What's up guys, amazing news today. Everyone who has a PS4 and a PS5 who have been waiting patiently in the lowest firmware possible, today guys is your day. So in this video I'm going to cover what has been happening, and there is some incredible news today as you've seen on the thumbnail. If you're on PS4 9.03 or below, in fact I think 9.04 also counts. Likewise, if you're on a PS5 with a firmware 4.51 or below, you're also in luck guys. So let's get right into it. Right here, it all starts with this hardware.io security training and conference that happened in the USA, right here in California. It went on from the date of 6th to 10th June 2022. So guys, one of the main speakers over there guys is the Flow, Andy Nguyen. Of course, he's well known among the scene. Skipping straight to the point guys, let's go and talk about what has actually been out and what is the future of the PS4 and PS5 jailbreak. So as mentioned, hacker the Flow has disclosed a series of Blu-ray exploits impacting the PS4 and the PS5. Now this can lead to loading pirated PS5 discs on PS5. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day in PS2 times, you had a chip that was modded onto your PS2 and then you had to get like pirated game CDs and stuff that was sold at the market. But this is leading more towards a pirated side on the PS5 now, which has opened a door where you can go ahead and have pirated PS5 Blu-ray discs, and you can use that to play on the PS5 and a complete jailbreak on a PS4. However guys, Sony has patched this issue in PS4 9.50 and the PS5 firmware 5.00. So if you're anything below this, you're good to go. Looking into this particular website, just a quick idea, we have a jailbreak on firmware 9.00, so 9.03 is where most of the people have been waiting on. You also have 9.04, and finally you have 9.50, which has fixed this issue. So if you're on 9.50 guys, I guess you're tough out of luck. Anything below that, it should work. Likewise, up to the PS5, you have a firmware supported until 4.51. But unfortunately guys, if you have the PS5 digital edition, sorry, you're kind of out of luck, because it does require you to have a Blu-ray disc that's inserted into the console, and that's how you can achieve a jailbreak in this particular way. So let's go and talk about the exploit guys on the PS5 and the PS4 Blu-ray exploits. Now of course there's a bunch of them. The Flow has released, and PlayStation has accepted the request for disclosure by the Flow, and that's how we know everything that we know right now, is because PlayStation has accepted it. So it's already been patched on the latest version, so only people who are on the lower firmwares and waiting for a jailbreak can be benefited from this over here. So there are about 5 different exploits that are released guys, and you can go and check into all of these things in detail if you're interested. The links will always be in the description as always. And as you can see here, there's a PS5 right over here that Andy Nguyen was demonstrating on. He puts a Blu-ray disc inside, and here's a little bit more screenshots and some pictures about it. So Blu-ray disc Java Sandbox Escape by Andy Nguyen. So here's the end result that we're looking at. Userland code execution using a Blu-ray disc is 100% reliable, which sounds amazing, because you don't have to go and keep trying like a kernel exploit like how we have it at 9.00, which is also pretty stable right now. However, if you are on the lower firmware, you know the pains of going through about multiple kernel panics, etc. And it's firmware agnostic. It works on PS4 firmware lower than 9.50 and the PS5 lower than firmware 5.00, and likely also on PS3. And today it'll be made public, so Dave was actually talking about it. Here's a PS5 right on scene, right on set. He actually did go ahead and show this. Here's a recap of all the things that is being done. At the end result guys, right here, as you can see, exploit is successful on the PS5. By the way, just off the books, this is so cool that you can actually tap on a picture and get some text right out of there, which is a really good implementation by Mac. Anyway, moving on. So just to conclude guys, now there's a big opening about piracy on the PS5. This is not technically a kernel exploit, as this article does mention. There's a series of exploits enough to do significant damages though. The Flow concludes the report saying, shipped pirated disc of the PS5 becomes a possibility, like in the old days with the PS2. The disc would include the vulnerability, pirated copy of the game. On the PS4, however, the kernel exploitation becomes trivial with this series of exploits. So now there's different series of exploits with the PS4, and then there's a PS5 and PS4 vulnerabilities that have it in common with the JIT capabilities. So guys, if you want to go get your Blu-ray burners and keep it ready for when the exploit drops, it's not about how anymore, it's just about when, because now we know how it's going to work. As this article says, piracy is not a matter of if, but it's about when. So it's gonna drop pretty soon guys, and I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm pretty excited about this. The PS5 does have some solid news right now and is more confirmed. We were building up to this, and now we're right now at this point where we know everything is done and successful. It's just a matter of time for it to be released and having to look into it. Let's see how the homebrew aspect of things changes as well, see what comes out of the PS5 scene overall, and see what actually happens with the next few days and the next few weeks. As always, guys, I will keep you guys updated on this channel, so if you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and drop a subscribe, drop a like, drop me a comment, let me know what you think about this news. How excited are you, and which firmware are you on? Are you on those good firmwares that you were supposed to be waiting on, or did you update to the latest one and you might be having straight out of luck? And how many of you guys actually have a digital version of your PS5? PS4 and the PS5 scenes, guys, is super happy right now. There's a lot of news going on, and this was just something that just dropped like a few hours back. So we are up to date now and we have a lot of things going on. So that's about it for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are doing well. Have a great week, and I will keep you guys updated as always. Take care and see you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.